Hey everybody, it's Kelly from vapingdiscounts.com. I want to show you this tank. This is the Horizon Tech Arctic sub tank. Now this has got the Bottom Turbine Dual Coils, which basically means it's got two vertical coils with 100% organic cotton, American made Kanthal, and airflow like you wouldn't believe. It's got four 3 square millimeter air intakes to equal 12 square millimeters of airflow. 304 stainless steel Pyrex glass tank. What more could you want? I'll show you a little bit more of the tank as soon as I zoom down here for you. Alright, we're back here with the Horizon Tech Arctic sub-ohm tank. Now, as you can see here, this is, I don't know if you can read it or not, this is the Bottom Turbine Dual Coil, 0.2 ohms. Go ahead and slide that off there. Comes in a nice little plastic protective case. Now, the first thing you'll notice on this is the ample air holes that it has, and it actually has 4 of those, and they are 3 square millimeters to equal 12 square millimeters of airflow, and they have a nice little ring on there. Let me see, I got mine that you can turn to adjust to it. Now you get 2 coils. Got an extra one up there, and I'm going to go ahead and set that off to the side. 2 coils, a nice drip tip here, wide bore stainless steel drip tip, and everything here is made out of 304 stainless steel, and then you got Pyrex glass for the tank. Now you can unscrew this. This is very simple to do, simple to set up, simple to use. Now the coil, the best features of this coil is it's 100% USA made Kanthal wire, 100% organic cotton. There's no ceramic in there, so you don't have to worry about that. And this is, like I said, the Bottom Turbine Dual Coil. So it's got 2 vertical coils with quad air intakes in the base. And if you look at this, you can see the air intakes right there on the coil itself. Now this is a 0.2 ohms. Supposed to handle 30 to 100 watts. I planned on using a God 180 to show you, but that only goes to 0.5, so I don't have anything to actually show you. Now I'm going to tell you right now that I'm a dripper. I've always been a dripper ever since they started coming out with the RDAs and stuff. Swore I would never go back to a tank. And then I picked this up from intheclouds.us, and I have to tell you, it's changed the way I think of things. But as you can see, to set this up, and it comes set up already, the coil's already installed in it, and I will say that, I mean, it just screws on. Simple as can be. When you fill this, and I'll show you how to fill this, it's got 2 little slots, one on each side, that you go ahead and put your liquid into. Of course, do I have liquid available? Yeah, I do. Now it shows you to use, and a needle tip would probably work for this. I don't use a needle tip. I just drop it right in there. And if you have good aim, you can get it in there. The tank itself, like I said, is Pyrex glass. It holds 3 milliliters of liquid. And what I do is, when I first set it up, is I fill it up, screw the base back onto it. And I'm not going to fill it all the way. The base screws onto it while you're holding it upside down. Simple enough. Get it tight on there, flip it over. Now I will tell you, go ahead and put the drip tip on there. I will tell you that you want to probably give it 30 to 40 seconds, maybe a minute, to let the cotton absorb it for the first time, to prevent from getting the dry hit on that. Just because, I mean, it makes sense. You do that with your RDAs, you do that with everything that you fill up anyways. Let it sit for a little bit, give it time to absorb it. Again, the Arctic is made from a 304 stainless steel Pyrex glass. It's got quad air intakes, and those are 3 square millimeters each to total 12 square millimeters of airflow. That's a lot of airflow, and you'll be able to hear it when I vape with it. Granted, now the tank of this is smaller than the Atlantis, holds a little bit less liquid than the Atlantis, but you don't have to worry about that big ceramic scare that's going on and such forth. I'm going to go ahead and pan back up and show you how it vapes. Alright, as you can see, I didn't fill it up all the way. I will later because I will be vaping with it, but I just wanted to show you. I let it soak up in there a little bit. I opened this up. I opened all 4 holes all the way up. Again, the features of this, you got 12 square millimeters of airflow. It's a 0.2 ohm coil. It's a 2 vertical coils, so dual vertical coils. Pyrex glass, 304 stainless steel, 100% American Kanthal for the wires or the coils. You can't go wrong. I'm just going to set it up on a Delpo GX200. It's basically a mechanical mod with features, safety features. Like I said, I always dripped. You know what, before I picked this up, I actually told the owner of In the Clouds.us that I'm always going to be a dripper. Tanks are not my thing. I've learned to drip and drive, as they say. And then I got this. I have to say that this sub tank, the Arctic, has really changed the way I think about vaping. I have to say, it's great. I used this earlier. I was chain vaping with it. Never a dry hit, not a one. You can hear the airflow on there. I like it wide open. You know, I can close it a little bit here. Gives me more flavor. That's another thing. The flavor on this thing is outrageous. I mean, you would think that you are using an RDA and not a tank. It really has great flavor. Switching between the RDA that I was using early this morning and then to this, you don't even notice that you've switched to another device, that you're using a tank. There's absolutely no change whatsoever. I mean, that is nice. I have to say that they did a really good job. I think that this is going to be a game changer. If you get a chance, pick one of these up. You won't be disappointed. It's a great, great sub-ohming tank. intheclouds.us. Check them out. They'll give you a really great deal on these. I want to thank you for watching this review. Until the next one, vape safe.